This video is brought to you by PayPal, helping you seize the season when holiday gift-spiration strikes. Shop the globe today.
The holidays are coming up, and now is the perfect time to catch up on some shows. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 shows to binge watch this holiday season.
Until you got your new job.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're recommending shows you might want to binge watch. These will not be popular shows that everyone has already seen. These are underappreciated shows that you could really immerse yourself in over your holiday break.
That's bullshit.
Number 10, Vikings. Watch instead of Game of Thrones. Again.
You must watch for his sake.
It's the only hope of reaching Valhalla.
Now that Game of Thrones has finished its 7th and penultimate season, you're probably itching for another show just like it. One full of political intrigue, betrayals, and buckets of blood. What should you do? Rewatch Game of Thrones for the 5th time? You could, or you could watch the History Channel's Vikings, a series loosely based on the stories of Norse hero Ragnar Lothbrok. It's nowhere near as ambitious as Game of Thrones, but it's still a good show that emphasizes character and conflict over gratuitous blood and sex. Spartacus. It also looks fantastic and provides a quick peek into Norse history, if you're into that sort of thing.
I think about you all the time.
That's too bad.
Number 9, American Vandal. Watch because it's a hilarious mockumentary.
I draw a penis from time to time. On a whiteboard.
Once a week.
Netflix has been pumping out a lot of shows.
Yeah.
So it's only natural that a few of them fall by the wayside.
Shit does go down at Camp Minnewaca.
This was the unfortunate fate of American Vandal, a very funny mockumentary about a mischievous student alleged to have spray painted the cars of the school's faculty with anatomical imagery. The show apes the style of Making a Murderer and other similar true crime documentaries, but it plays with the conventions and tropes of the genre in entertaining ways. Even if that doesn't sound all that appealing to you, catch it for Jimmy Tatro's hilarious and poignant performance as Dylan Maxwell. You'll thank us later.
What up? I'm Dylan.
And I'm Spencer, and
this is Baby Farting.
Number 8, Riverdale. Watch if you're looking for something dark but easy.
Safe, decent, innocent. Get closer, though, and you start seeing the shadows underneath.
Who knew that blending Archie comics with a murder mystery would work so well? While the show is gathering popularity on Netflix, it's still in its relatively early days. So the holidays are the perfect time to catch up with everyone else and get in the know.
Can we talk, Miss Grundy?
About what?
You're the music teacher. Can we talk about music?
Okay, so the content may not mix too well with the holiday atmosphere, but just suck it up. While the show isn't in the higher echelons of premium TV, it's still a fun and eerie teen romp.
Stay loose and limber, ladies, while I make a call.
Complete with some gorgeous visuals and surprisingly good acting. The mystery aspect of the show also makes it extremely easy to binge watch, so your holiday should be set.
By morning, everyone would be talking, texting, and posting about it. We'd all be feeling it.
Number 7, Master of None. Watch because it's relatable for millennials.
There's Uber X that's like 3 minutes away. There's an Uber Black that's like 15 minutes away. Should I just Uber X?
While Master of None has received a lot of attention and awards in critical circles, it's failed to make the massive pop culture splash it really deserves.
That's crazy.
The show was created by and stars Aziz Ansari, and details the trials and tribulations of a 30-something dude in New York. It sounds cliche, and it is in a way, but the writing, directing, performances, and surprisingly heavy themes elevate it above shows of a similar nature. While the phrase "speaks to a generation" is overblown, you'd be hard-pressed to find a show that does it better than Master of None.
Could you please fix up this iPad for me?
Can I just do it later? I'm gonna see this X-Men movie. I don't want to miss the trailers.
Number 6, Unreal. Watch if you're looking for the anti-reality show.
Producers just want you to act a little bit more charming on the next take, so we're gonna roll it down.
Charming?
Yeah, right. Okay.
There's certainly a lot of degrading reality television out there today. And yet those are the shows that draw millions upon millions of viewers. Shows like Unreal, on the other hand, quietly slip under the radar. It's a dang shame.
Do you feel good?
Unreal is very much a scathing indictment of the reality industry. Now there's a modern concept. It levels biting attacks on the genre's lack of dignity and uses its main character, a fictional dating show producer, to give viewers insight into how the reality sausage is made. With only 20 episodes aired as of the end of 2017, it means it'll make for a quick, if depressing, binge, if you get to them before its next season airs in 2018.
I am completely
Number 5. Big Little Lies. Watch because it's an Emmy-winning miniseries.
If you ever touch my little girl like that again, you're gonna be in big trouble.
Hey. As short as Unreal is, Big Little Lies is even shorter. There are only 7 original episodes, so you can cover this in a day should you be up for the challenge. Note, however, that talk of a second season began in mid to late 2017. Back to the original miniseries though. It's adapted from Leanne Moriarty's novel about an idyllic community with an undercurrent of deception. The miniseries made a relatively light splash on HBO, but it made a killing at the Emmys by winning 8 awards, including Outstanding Limited Series. The show is funny, thrilling, and disturbing, and features some stellar acting by an all-star cast, which includes Nicole Kidman and Laura Dern. And if you've read the book, then watching the show is a no-brainer.
What do you look at in the ocean?
Oh, nothing.
You spend a lot of time staring at nothing.
Number 4. Black Mirror. Watch if you're looking to escape the Christmas spirit.
Oh, we got to get back. Rescue Jodie from the paedophile babysitter.
That's a joke.
We can't think of a show that'll put you in a more depressed mood, meaning that Black Mirror is perfect for the holidays. Plus, it has a Christmas-themed episode. Win-win. Having previously started and aired on Britain's Channel 4, it's actually its 3rd season release on Netflix that put Charlie Brooker's show on the map. However, it remains woefully underappreciated in the pop culture zeitgeist, which probably has something to do with that relentlessly dour tone. The show is the Twilight Zone for a new generation, as each episode and story mixes horror, science fiction, and biting satire into a thought-provoking and consistently bleak experience. Happy holidays!
We're doing Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas Day, December 25th. You've heard of it?
Number 3. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Watch because you want to laugh and/or you liked The Office.
I'm not becoming like them. I am them.
Hey, what are you doing, weirdo?
Now that both The Office and Parks and Recreation have ended, you need another comedy to fill that empty hole in your heart. Enter Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Wrong, it's not real.
You're lying! A sitcom about the lives of New York police officers that boasts a fantastic cast, including Andy Samberg, Chelsea Peretti, Terry Crews, and Andre Braugher. The show was created by Dan Gore and Michael Schur, 2 funny biz veterans from The Office and Parks and Recreation, and it retains a similar style of comedy. While Brooklyn Nine-Nine hasn't attained the popularity of their previous shows, it is every bit as funny.
Captain, I'm sorry. I feel like a jackass.
Number 2. The Crown. Watch because you've been putting it off.
We have to start breaking her in gently, don't we?
We know what you're thinking. You've heard so much about the first season of The Crown and how it's just so good, but you just never got around to it. Yeah, it looks pretty decent, but it's also probably a boring period piece with a slow story. You'll get to it later, right? Well, now is the perfect time to sit down and finally watch. And watch it all. Because the costumes, sets, and overall production design make for stellar eye candy. And the performances, particularly those of Claire Foy and John Lithgow, give the show serious substance to go along with the style. Trust us, it won all those awards for a reason.
The reason I agreed to grant you an audience, not to hear your grievances about Mr. Churchill, but to communicate mine about you.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Nice duds.
And me, Frank Gallagher, father, teacher, mentor, captain of our little ship.
I'm talking about the guys no one knows about, the guys that are invisible. The top 1% of the top 1%, the guys that play God without permission.
Number 1, The Good Place. Watch if you're looking for very clever comedy.
There's been a big mistake. I'm not supposed to be here.
The Good Place is yet another Michael Schur creation, which centers around Kristen Bell's Eleanor, a miscreant who's accidentally sent to a heaven-like afterlife. Upon realizing that it was a mistake, she tries to change her ways so as to fit into and stay in the utopian society. Both Kristen Bell and co-star Ted Danson, as the supernatural creator of The Good Place, are hilariously charming, and the show is a highly original take on the modern sitcom. Each episode also ends on a cliffhanger, which makes it perfect binge-watching material. With only half of the second season having aired as of the end of 2017, you'll be able to catch up over the holidays and enjoy one of the best comedies on television when it's set to start back up again in 2018.
Hi there. Do you have a second to talk about the environment?
Do you have a second to eat my farts?
This video has been brought to you by PayPal. This holiday, seize the season at millions of online retailers. Shop the globe today. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.